Hey, what's up? Donna St. Louis here, and I've been gone from social media probably for about 2 weeks. Like, I haven't really been on social media, and it's not that I don't love you. I do. It's not that. It's because there's this crazy, and I mean, it's really kind of a crazy thing that I do on a regular basis. But this crazy thing that I do on a regular basis almost always turns into money. Okay. And when I tell you, you're going to say, okay, Donna, this is just batshit. Why would you do it? It always works. So probably about 3 weeks ago, I was on the phone with my friend and I said to him, I think by the end of the month, I want to have $25,000 closed on some new deals, some new work, some new products. And he goes, what product? I'm like, I don't know yet. He goes, but by the end of the month, you're going to have $25,000 on a new product. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. And so, of course, now he thinks that I'm a little batshit crazy for coming up with that. So he says, okay, I'll put some money on it. And he goes, I'll put $200 on the fact that it ain't going to happen. Okay. Now you got to know, I am super hyper crazy ass competitive. So that's probably not the thing to do, is to tell me that I'm going to lose a bet. So of course I go in, I'm like, let's do it. So I put money on this bet. So now I've said 3 weeks ago at the beginning of the month, by the end of the month, I'm going to close $25,000 in business that has nothing to do with the product that I currently have. So in other words, it's not going to be a keynote speech. It's not going to be a breakout session. It's not going to be a coaching program. It's going to be something new that I literally just, boom, make it happen. Okay, so within 24 hours, $5,000. Okay, within another week, 15 grand. And so and I'm sending screenshots, like showing him how the numbers on my account are going up. And he's like, there's no way. And so I go and I show him the transactions and he goes, how in the hell? I do this probably about once a quarter. I come up with this crazy idea that I'm just going to make money on a product, and then I go and do it. Now, how do I do that, right? Because who cares if I can say, I want to make money, and then money like flows into my account? Who cares, right? Because not everyone can do that. But I will tell you what I do. So this is what I know about myself. I am a great starter. I am kick ass at starting a project. I suck when it comes down to ending. Like when it comes down to finishing, that stuff just starts falling off, right? But if I have a bet, or if I set a goal, or I put some craziness out there that I have to do, then all of a sudden, when I get to the end, I start getting hyper competitive. And I actually get a little pissed off at the lazy form of myself that doesn't want to finish this thing, right? Like, because I really don't, when I get to that last 20%, I really don't want to do it. I really just want to be like, oh, screw it. And I start getting a lot of self-doubt. Self-doubt creeps in like it's cool, and self-doubt tells me, you know what, Donna, it's just not going to happen. You're not going to sell any of this, whatever. But the problem is that up to the point where I get to that last 20%, I've already sold. So in this case, I'd already sold $20,000 worth of this product. So it wasn't like I could be, screw it, I'm not going to do it. So now I have additional pressure. I have the pressure of having to give people back their money, having my reputation sullied because I promised I was going to do something that I didn't do. And you got to know that I'm kind of a super anal person about quality. So it's not that it has to be perfect, but it has to be really damned good. Because if it's not damned good, I don't want my name anywhere on it. I mean, I've always been kind of psycho about that. So not only do I have to deliver this product has to be top notch, and I have to deliver upon the promise that I made to these people, and I have competition out there. I have somebody out there with a bet against me. By doing this, like I said, I do it probably on about a quarterly basis where I do this. But I will tell you why it works for me. Because especially when you're a solopreneur, especially when you are working for yourself or you're working for home, sometimes it's hard to get motivated. it's hard to stay motivated and driven towards a goal. And what this does is it forces me to stay motivated and driven towards a goal. Now, I got to tell you, this was my big win. This was my big payoff. I was speaking at an event the other day, and specifically I was talking about how to create the type of copy that is totally kick-ass. And I created a webinar to teach people my 3-step system on how to create amazing copy. Because the system that I have for creating amazing copy, I've taught it to tons of people, and they will tell you that their website went from like to holy crap. So I took that system and I created an online boot camp. And I was at this event the other day, and I was talking and I was teaching this system, and I sold the boot camp, and I closed 75% of the room. 75% of the room bought into the boot camp. 75%. Here's the funny thing. It's the 20th. I've hit my goal. The person I was talking to on the phone owes me $200. And the boot camp is now up and running. So I put pressure on myself. I come up with these ridiculous goals that I would never think that I could meet. And not only do I meet them, I usually annihilate them. So this wasn't, by the way, to talk about me or brag about me or anything else. What I really want to tell you is that think about what it takes for you to be motivated. What motivates you? Is it your reputation? Is it competition? Is it dominance? Is it indulgence? Is it that you have to satisfy a craving? What is it that pushes you to that next level? And whatever that thing is that pushes you, that makes you go, I will not lose, use that as your motivation to get to the next level. For me, making a promise to someone, I have to deliver on that promise. And I have to go above and beyond. Because if I don't go above and beyond, then I feel like a failure. Even if they feel like they got what they wanted, I still feel like I didn't do enough. So I set the bar really, really high. And that's kind of my push. And like I said, I do this about once a quarter, mainly because once a quarter, I kind of need the push, right? So this is how I push myself once a quarter. So I want you to think about that, because I think as entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, what is it that you're doing? What is that impossible goal that you're setting? And by the way, I pulled that number out of my ass. Like, it wasn't like, because I need to buy my car and I want to pay it off. It wasn't anything like that. It was literally because I wanted to, I had you guys in the dark. I apologize. I really wanted to make sure that, that I just had something that was a big enough goal, that would actually make it worth my time, and that I would actually do it. So I want you to think about that. I really want you to think, what are you doing to push yourself? What are you doing to force you to say, I can do this, right? And then what are the consequences of not doing it? See, the consequences of me not doing it, by the way, had less to do with the money. It really had less to do with paying my friend. It had more to do with the fact that I knew for the rest of my life, he was going to talk shit. He was going to talk crap about how I said I was going to do something, and then I didn't do it, and I was going to have to hear him talking shit for the rest of my life. So I wasn't as actually motivated by the money. I was motivated by, there's no way I'm going to let him talk shit. And I'm that person. I will just tell you, this is how I am. I am so competitive. And I am a shit talking competitor. So I'm the competitor that when I used to play basketball in school, and I would block somebody's shots, I would say at the end of the game, like there was this one game, I swear to you, I had 12 block shots on this chick, and I was like, and it was like the fourth quarter. We had like 2 minutes ago. And I didn't talk shit the whole game. It was killing me. And I looked at her and I'm like, you know what? I took you to block shot boot camp all week, baby. Like, I was talking so much crap to her. At one point when I blocked her shot, I apologized to her and said, oh, my bad. I thought I was playing volleyball because I've been spiking the shit out of your ball. So I'm horrible. I'm that person. I am that person that people like the purists in sports are like, oh, that is so tacky. whatever. That's me. I am that person that I talk shit the whole time. And so I have to make sure that I am in a position to talk shit and not in a position to have someone talk shit back at me. So there was no way in holy hell that I was going to let my friend talk about, not only did I have to give him $200, but now I have to hear him talk shit to me for the rest of my life. Oh, that was not going to happen. So you got to know what motivates you, right? And that's what motivates me. Yeah, I was motivated not to let him talk shit to me. So you got to know what is your drive. So what's your drive? What is that thing that you need to do? And then how often do you need to do it? Is it once a quarter? Is it once a month? Is it once a week? How often do you need to do that thing to motivate yourself? Because sometimes we have to have that internal intrinsic motivation. And sometimes we do have to have people that are just going to hold our feet to the fire, right? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So think about that. Think about what you need to do to bust it. And let me just say hi to my people that are joined. So Robert's here, Kate's here, Yasmin is here, and so is Felix. How are you guys doing? So hopefully this was helpful to you. If you liked it, please go ahead and give me some love. And on another note, if you get a chance, go check out Create Kick-Ass Copy. Go and check it out. It's what I use to win the bet. It's what I use to kick the crap out of my friend, who, by the way, I know he's probably watching. So I'm actually taking the time to talk a little shit right now because, yeah, I expect my Visa gift card. That's right. You can send it to the mail. You have my address. You can go ahead and send that. I'll take 2 $100 Visa gift cards will work. I hope it doesn't break you. Talk to you guys later. Holla.